Hello, I am Vadini Ariyam. In this video, I'm going to talk about, are we overprotecting our kids? Some of us protect the children too much, that we get the satisfaction that they are safe, but we do not realize the adverse side of the overprotection in their later life. I think the best way to help them to learn to protect themselves is to arm them the knowledge, and that could happen with constant dialogues between the parent and the child. Remember, by meeting with small dangers will make them to learn to protect themselves in the future. The overprotective parents set a routine and make sure they follow their routines, and because they want them to grow up as geniuses, next president of the country or something like that. That's it's a reason they overprotect and concentrate on them all the time. Value the education. The overprotective parents give value to the education. They think the education is the most important thing, and they make sure they convince a child there is nothing else other than the education, which is the most valuable thing. They do not allow the children to play a lot because they don't want them to get disturbed, because they want them to study all the time. Parents who dictate their desires on the child become a significant achiever in studies or extracurricular activities, do not realize severe consequences when they grow and go into college. Have faith in them. You have to have confidence in them that they will learn to solve their problems. They need assurance that you are there to help them at any time they need you, but do not allow them to depend on you all the time. If you keep on talking about dangers they might have to go through, the kids will always follow your advice and try to live their young life. In that way, they will never learn about independence. Allow them to fail. Failing is a natural thing for anyone. The failure makes you become successful. You think the child will get frustrated and give up. No, it doesn't work like that. And also you think the child will be embarrassed and will be awkward to see others because of the failure. Therefore, in a healthy life, failing is a natural thing to a parent. Should not worry about the child's failures. We think that if any child fails, will emotionally affect and face embarrassment as well. We have to realize that that will not hurt the child. Instead, they will learn to fight against the failures. All kids have to learn responsibility. Teaching responsibility is your responsibility. Teaching responsibility is essential for growing up children. For example, they need to learn money management. Money management is one of the important skills for the kid to use that in the long life. Because of that, a lot of people fall into trouble because of they don't know how to manage the money. So teaching them to manage the money is important. Sometimes we as adults don't know how to manage the money, so it's not easy for them to learn, but you have to teach them. Then you have to once they know to manage money, that gives them confidence and independence. Teaching a child to take part in your housework, cleaning their rooms, going to school on their own, all that will give independence. Whereas overprotection makes the child depend on you for everything in their daily life. That is not good. Negative effects on overprotection. All the above points mentioned above help not to overprotect your child. If I look at the side impact on overprotected kids, they'll first of all they lose self-esteem. Then, if the child depends on you to do everything for the child, will lose self-confidence. You remember, self-confidence and self-esteem is very important for anyone who is growing up as an adult to be successful and a happy person in later life. That's very important. So give them independence to learn. Then they will have self-confidence and self-esteem. That thought, I can do everything, that thought will give them the self-esteem. Then another point here for the child's development will be ruined, will be slow, because you are overprotecting, you are controlling the child all the time. You are not allowing the child to think for themselves. You are controlling the child, so the development will be slowed down. Finally, my final words are: overprotecting your child may do more harm than anything may good for the child. That's all we can say about overprotection. I hope you like these tips about overprotecting the child. If you like it, please share it and like it as well. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. I will see you in another one. Thank you.